I want to pay you $187 for your friends, or if you have a business, $500 for your customer's email address where we will do the work for you. Now, the reason that we're doing this is because the Direct Marketing Association published a study that showed an email newsletter subscriber is worth $187 to a company. And for every dollar you spend to acquire a subscriber, you will make $40 in return. So spend $1, make $40, spend $2, make $80. How many times can you do that? As many times as you possibly can. However, Russell Brunson, who has tracked the results of 100,000 companies through their ClickFunnels software, found that an email newsletter subscriber is worth $500 per month per subscriber for a local offline business, and will pay you half of everything we earn. Every so often, I hear skeptics ask about legitimate ways to make money, and I always smile because I know they don't understand how leverage works. They are used to working 8 hours a day and getting paid for those 8 hours. And if they want to make $100,000 a year, they have to make at least $50 an hour, working 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year. So when they hear stories of someone making $100,000 in a weekend, it doesn't make sense to them. They think scam. When someone has spent the time to build 10,000, 100,000, or even 1 million followers, that they can send an email to that list selling their products and services to make $100,000, they only need a very small percentage of those people to buy the product. However, it may take a lot of time and money to build a following large enough to reach their financial goals. Just think how much easier it would be to have someone who is already successful to blast out a message to their following endorsing you. I made a deal with Joel Broughton, who sent out an email to his customer base in my behalf, and I made 141 sales within my very first 6 hours. And over the next 12 months, because of word-of-mouth advertising, that turned into close to $150,000 per month income. Most companies go after one customer at a time. We use what we call as group marketing, where we land a deal where that one customer may refer hundreds, thousands, or depending on the size of the company, tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of customers. Imagine using group marketing with a local business, where you could easily earn $250 per month from the revenue that is generated through email from every email newsletter subscriber you get. So instead of us spending tens of thousands of dollars a month in advertising on different media channels like Facebook, we'd rather pay that money to you. In addition to that, we've invested over $100,000 in time and resources developing the tools and software that we will give you to make this as easy as possible and to make as much profits as possible. Many of you already have enough contacts on social media for you to make your first $100,000, but many of you don't understand on how to capitalize on what you already have. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Christopher Brown. My last job, I was hired as a business strategist for a $400 million marketing firm, many times working with executives from companies like Ancestry.com, Crate Trucking, and Procter & Gamble. Now, after doing an average of as many as 60 sessions per week for a period of 3 years, many of them with executives from billion-dollar companies, I noticed a pattern that we call as the billion-dollar blueprint that many already existing billion-dollar companies use and brought that same success to the internet. Yes, there are unicorns where some idea catches fire that they're able to sell their company for $1 billion. Like when Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. However, when new startup companies use the billion-dollar blueprint, they go from being able to sell their companies for hundreds of millions of dollars. So I've taken what I've learned from these companies and created a shortcut. So instead of having to buy enough products to be able to sell on Amazon to make a profit, or having to create your own digital products, or any of the other complicated things we do online like blogging, writing emails, filming YouTube videos, and selling, we have done the work for you, where you can take advantage of the opportunity to make money through multiple industries and products through our marketing hub. When you upgrade your account, Now, we normally charge $1,000. However, we wanted to bribe you into upgrading your account by giving you 1,200 bonus entries to win real estate, luxury cars, and other cool and amazing prizes, and open up the opportunity to give as many people as possible to get started at just the basic level for just $97, or 3 payments of $37. That way, I'll prove to you what we can do for you, and you'll continue to do business with us. That will get you access to a similar software that some of the biggest experts in their field use, including Dean Graziosi, Grant Cardone, Tai Lopez, and many others who have used to earn hundreds of millions of dollars, and that a major investment firm acquired from LearnVest for $250 million that we call as an auto sales closing system that will, number 1, capture your leads, number 2, present your products to your prospects, number 3, closes them right there on the spot, and if they don't buy, it follows up with them, closing them at a later point, capitalizing on 9 categories of income streams. Let's say you and I were working together for the past couple of years, and we built a reputation working together. You'd probably tell me, let's get started. However, you don't have the luxury of my reputation. You see, you and I work in an industry that has a very low level of trust. So this requires me to do more for you than any of our competitors, because only then will you have the trust and faith that we can do the job for you. So pick from the options below this video to get started. One more thing, stay healthy, have a great day. I'm glad I could help you, and we'll see you on the next page.